ranked week 2 going up against the Arizona Cardinals. And we had a pretty impressive win against the Seahawks. The Cardinals also had a nice win as Kyler Murray rushed for over 100 yards. League schedule. Where are they? There they are. Oh, against the Panthers too. So Kyler Murray had a day. 3 passing touchdowns. He had over 100 yards. He tied with McCaffrey for rushing yards, but he also had a rushing touchdown. 69-yard run was his longest. Receiving Christian Kirk. Oh. Sacks. This Brian Burns. He's a good guy. So, oh, look at that. Devondre Campbell. Their new inquiry. So, this is going to be an exciting game. They have a really good team this year, and they're 1-0 against the good Carolina Panthers. So, we'll see how this game goes.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're back up to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
From the 27, Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards there and a Niner first. On the draw, it's Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 20 carries, 89 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face a third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first.
I wonder if they just kind of outguess themselves a little bit.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Murray. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw is Murray. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. He can run for it, and he will. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On play action, now Garoppolo. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second down, this is Harris. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Leonard Fournette, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And it's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 50.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deep forward. In there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He gets it complete to Harris.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Here we go. By 20. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 25 yards that time. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 27, Murray. Open man is Ross, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona 1st.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Let's go.
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Yeah, something to get him the ball. We'll see if they can do it.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. This is caught by Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Fournette. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. Murray now on 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, and the catch made by Hopkins. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And it's caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. So we have reached, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Murray, and that's off the mark, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Well, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. This is Mostert. Tackle made there by Buda Baker. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mostert. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he's got this down to the 35. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Mostert. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Second down, this is Wilson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Murray rolling to his right. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. First down, here's White. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Murray. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 41. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Garoppolo. The open man is Smith. And he's taken down inside the 30. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Here we go. 180. Let's go. Big series right here.
Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They got a yard on 1st, 2 on 2nd, and 3 here on 3rd.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
He'll bite, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's got it to Williams. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up. All right, zero rooting interest in it, but that would hurt.
Well, yeah, you're losing in the 4th quarter. A bad time for a fumble on a punt return.
They had an opportunity. All right, they were sensitive. They're down on the scoreboard, and now they just gave that one up.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Right back to him on first down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Garoppolo. He's got Smith here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards, first down Niners. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Murray going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. It's complete. James White.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give them 3 yards there on the first down pickup. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
He may try and run for this. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He's got White here. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. It's Williams on the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's White. And an alley to run. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's complete to White. He'll be ridden out of bounds. Didn't even come close to sniffing the end zone. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Able to get there and pick it. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Big hold to the 30 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. So the victory here for San Francisco, and you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for San Francisco, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.